Hi, I'm Ella and this is Bonnie, and we're travelling around Europe in our DIY camper van. This week we continue into Belgium and visit Bruges and Ghent. So hello from the van in Belgium, still. So in the last video we were going through Ostende, I still can't say it right. And yeah, we just then spent the last few days just been fairly relaxed, to be honest, which has been nice. But today we are going further inland for Belgium and we're heading to Bruges. So we've got a couple of errands to run first. So we need to pop to Aldi to get Bonnie's food, some water, that sort of thing. So we're going to head off now because we're running like an hour behind. But yeah, see you in a bit.
I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
Successfully done my first Belgium Aldi shop. Probably my only Belgium Aldi shop, because hopefully I won't have to go shopping again for at least 10 days. Good girl. Hold on, don't be silly. It's stressful, isn't it?
Hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
Okay, so we are all parked up. We're just on the outskirts of Bruges. I'm very excited actually to go into Bruges. This was like the main, well, one of the first main stops I wanted to do on the trip. So it feels like the trip's actually starting. What do you think, Bonnie? Bonnie couldn't care less where we're going. I'm very excited to finally be exploring some of Belgium, like the actual cities. And it is obviously home to chocolate, waffles and fries. So I think we're going to eat a lot today, but I'm going to make it my mission to have at least one of each today. Yeah, let's get on the bus to Bruges. Bonnie's playing this game again. So we are in Bruges, we're in the market square now. It is very beautiful. Stunning, as some might say. So there is like a museum in the Belfry building behind me. I'm not sure if Bonnie can go in, so we'll have to have a little look into that. But otherwise I think we're just going to wander. I'd like to do a canal tour. So Bruges is actually known as the Venice of the North, which I haven't seen much water yet. So I'm not sure how true that is. We're going to try and find the canals. I think the food will probably be better out of the market as well.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since 99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along.
Okay, so we found one of the canals. There's three main ones. There's three main ones. One that actually runs from Ostende, where we spent the last few days. That's quite cool. But they were actually built in the 12th century in order to connect Bruges to the North Sea. Now, I'm going to see if I can find a boat tour that me and Bonnie can go on. And we'll see.
Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So
Just come
long,
down
farewell, bye-bye.
quieter road to give Bonnie a break. And we found the canal boat tours, but they told us just to come back a bit later when it's a bit quieter, which is fair enough. So we'll try that maybe at 5-ish, she said. Yeah, so we're finally on the hunt for Belgian waffle. Waffle, chocolate, fries. I don't like it, maybe a bit, we'll see.
I love a strawberry side on the side next to you. No wasting time. Can you tell me the truth? I'm feeling you, yeah, I'm feeling you. Oh, be honest, tell me what's on your mind. Oh, baby, when I lay my eyes on you from afar, I could swear I thought you fell from the stars. Think about you day and night, girl, even when you're not around. I don't want it if it's not with you.
No. Okay, we have got the Belgian waffle. I'm trying to not let Bonnie get it.
I want you near with the same point of view. I'm always ready, so call me over. We're meant to be like the sun and the moon.
Okay, so the waffles were a hit, weren't they, Bonnie? Eat this. She's still trying to get the last bit. I mean, having Belgian waffle in Bruges, it's got to be done, isn't it? We've got an hour and a half to go until the boat tour. So, where should we go next? Chocolate or fries? But, just completed number 2, the fries. The French were lying when they said call the French fries, they're Belgian fries. I did get them with cheese sauce, so they're meant to be a mayonnaise. It's like the staple dish. I prefer cheese. The cheese sauce is very nice. Yeah, the Belgians can have the fries, but the French have got the cheese. That cheese sauce is not good. Final piece is done. I just got 5 different flavours. I think there's lavender, chocolate, champagne, caramel and a dark. I think I did. Yeah. I'll have them for later though because I'm quite full. And we are just about time to go on our boat tour. So we paid for that so we can head over now. Hopefully Bonnie's well behaved.
Thank you, my dear. You're welcome.
Good girl.
Is het in Any way you like. You want to sit on the front of the dog?
Can do, yeah.
Yeah? It's like you wish.
Come here, Bonnie.
Merci, gentil. Et un bon fin de journée à Bruges. Merci, gentil. Au revoir. Right?
Good girl.
Bye.
Oh,
And
this
good luck
way.
in London. And take care of yourself.
Okay, so we're just off the boat tour and oh, Bonnie's gone. Definite highlight of the day. It was so good, wasn't it? Bonnie was just about well behaved enough with treats. She yeah, a bit of a fidget, but really good. Makes you really appreciate the city. You see so much of it. Yeah, highlight definitely. Yeah, I do always like trying to get a tour somewhere. I feel like you appreciate the little things more, like as you see them. So he was telling us if you look at the top of some of the buildings, there's like a hole, and that used to be where the carrier pigeons would land and pass on the mail back when there was an email. And I can't take credit for that one because the tour guide told us that. But we are walking through our last bits of Bruges now. I really liked it here. We're going to Ghent tomorrow, which apparently is like a student-y version of Bruges. So should be good as well. I'll compare the two. But yeah, so heading back to the van now and then getting Bonnie some dinner ASAP before she turns feral. She doesn't deal with being hungry very well. We're back at the van. That was a long day, wasn't it, Bonnie? So yeah, it's late-ish in the day now. We're way past dinner time, so I don't know why I sat down because I need to do Bonnie's dinner and my own. And then that's probably gonna be it.
You watch the world from the place beneath the willow, the willow. So many years, too many tears on your pillow, on your pillow.
Okay, so we're all done in Bruges and we're just about to head off and drive to Ghent. So we've got a park and ride put in the sat nav, which is outside the low emission zone, which we need. So hopefully it's a smooth drive. It's only like an hour, it's not too bad. And then the plan is to probably, if we can, stay in the park and ride for a couple of nights. Yeah, and then move on to a different country. Ready to go, Bonnie? Okay, so we have just arrived in Ghent. Wait. Well, we're just outside again in the park and ride now. It was a little bit of a stressful drive. There are a few like road closures, so I pulled over to find out a different way and everyone was just driving through them, so I followed. We made it. Oh, had to drive over cobblestones as well in like this tiny little village, so I don't know what the state of the van's going to be, because it was not fun. Okay, it's more intact than I thought it was going to be. walking into Ghent now from the park and ride. It's about half an hour walk roughly. And so far, Bruges is winning. Ghent feels a bit more rough and ready. Ghent feels like I might have the camera stolen from my hand. Whereas Bruges was like a picture postcard city. It was so beautiful. So we'll see. I'll give Ghent more of a chance, but I do say that a bit light-hearted just because there's always been some rivalry between like Bruges and Ghent going back hundreds of years. So way back when they were actually building the canal between Bruges and Ghent, because unlike Venice, the cities are obviously on land and they built the canals in, whereas Venice is built on the water. Yeah, so when they were building this canal, Ghent became worried that they'd lose their own water access to the North Sea. So during the day, Bruges would be digging out the canal, and then Ghent would come along overnight and fill it in with sand, apparently. So a bit of rivalry. In the centre now, and actually it's quite beautiful as well. It's got a different feel, like it's a bit more, not run down, but it's not quite as like perfect as Bruges, and it is like a ghost town in comparison. It's quite cool actually. We're going to have a look around. I think there's a castle that we can get to, so that's going to be our first stop. Okay, so we made it to Gravensteen Castle, haven't we? So this is an old medieval castle right in the city centre of Ghent. Should we walk and talk? Come on then. So that's Gravensteen Castle in the background, and it's an old medieval castle. It's right in the centre of Ghent. And Bonnie's doing her usual off camera. Here she is. It's an old medieval castle right in the centre of Ghent, and it's never been taken or conquered, apart from one time, November 16th, 1949, the local students overrun it, and that was because they increased the price of beer by £1. They managed to hold the fort for around 2 hours. The police did try and get in, but they threw rotten fruit at them. And so eventually some firefighters managed to sneak up a ladder to get in and arrested most of them, I think. So to commemorate that, every year on November 16th, they march into the grounds and yeah, drink beer basically. But it did work. They got their beer for cheap again. Successful takeover, I think.
De pousser ce bouton eux-mêmes et avoir la lanterne, ça les retire sur
Yes, you can actually go into the castle and have a look around, but it's not pet friendly. It's your fault. Good kid, come on. Yeah, I think that kind of sums up the difference between Bruges and Ghent. You wouldn't see that in Bruges. Yeah, it's quite cool. I'm not too sure what else there is to see or do in Ghent. We're just wandering. It's nice though, it's a really nice city. We might stop off for some food at some point, or a drink at least. This is Ghent Cathedral. Another quite impressive building. I wonder if we're allowed in. Probably not. Stopped off for some fries. Ghent Windsor fries, these are so much better. Now we're just sitting people watching, aren't we? Well, Bonnie is fry watching. Just walking through the Ghent ghetto. I'm joking, it's really not that bad. It's just like student accommodation, I think. Walking back to the van, got maybe half an hour or so. Hey Mum. Yeah, really enjoyed Ghent. Surprisingly, I'd say it's at least on par with Bruges. There's so much more to do there if you did ever visit. Obviously I'm a bit restricted for Bonnie. Yeah, you can like go up the Belfry Tower, you can walk around the cathedral, the castle. There's a lot to do. We've probably been there maybe like 3 or 4 hours now, just wandering. So yeah, plenty to do. Then back to the van now before it gets too dark. And speak to you when we're there. The relief when the van's still there. I forgot I've got to tidy up from this morning. Okay, so we're in the van for the night. Bonnie's happy now, she's had her food for the evening and she's probably just going to sleep now. I think the days are wearing her out a little bit. So this is probably where we're going to leave the video as well. I'm not going to be doing much in the van. I'm probably going to watch a film. Probably not even going to cook. I'm just going to snack, seeing as I had those fries in Ghent. So yeah, that's probably going to be it for today and for this video. And that's going to round off our Belgian part of the trip. So I've really enjoyed it. We spent almost a week in Belgium, exploring like 3 cities. Yeah, it's been really good. A good start. Relaxed start, mostly. So yeah, from tomorrow we're doing a bit of a bigger drive. The biggest drive so far, apart from like leaving the UK. And we're going to go a couple of hours to like the southern bit of the Netherlands. Thank you, Bonnie. So we're going to go down to the southern, there's like a little bit that sticks in between Belgium and Germany. So we're just going to cross over there and stop in there before heading on to Germany and heading further south. But that'll all start next videos off. So if you've enjoyed watching this one, then thank you very much. And feel free to subscribe to watch the rest of our journey down to Italy. Thanks for watching, bye!